Hey, Empire Builders, Justin Kaiser here. Welcome to episode 24 of Next Step Empire. This is my daily series to help you build your business empire with ancient wisdom. Now, today we're diving into a foundational skill, how to cultivate discipline with ancient wisdom. You see, I built my empire by tapping into the timeless teachings of icons like Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard. And it's my animal-based diet and morning routine that keeps me disciplined to stay on track every day. Now, I'm dropping new episodes every day, Tuesday through Saturday, so stick with me all week. So just a little bit about me. I've been building businesses for the last 24 years, and here's a quick look at my last 5 years. I co-founded a company called Solar Grids, a solar energy franchise. And as CEO, I led the company to scaling to over 100 franchise locations. Now, we did this in less than 3 years. And then what we did was we condensed down to 49 real solid, strong ones, and we entered into a merger with Stardust Solar. And we also did an IPO. Now, together, we're the largest solar franchisor in North America, a publicly traded company with 86 franchise territories. Today, my focus with the company is no longer as CEO. My focus is growth and raising capital, continuing to bring on more franchisees and bring the capital that we need to continue to grow. Now, that took a lot of discipline, and there were some tough times for sure. Now, yesterday in episode 23, we talked about resilience and we talked about anchoring in purpose. We talked about imagining your strength and acting with courage and feeling your bodies. Now, today, we're going to cultivate the discipline to keep that resilience alive because ancient wisdom teaches that empires are built through consistency and disciplined action. So let's dive in. So ancient wisdom is all about consistency. Napoleon Hill said that discipline turns desire into achievement. Earl Nightingale said that your thoughts shape your habits. And Neville Goddard taught that imagining your disciplined self creates it. So we're going to go over 5 steps today inspired by ancient wisdom to cultivate discipline and grow your empire. First, you've got to align your discipline with your purpose because ancient wisdom teaches that a strong why fuels consistent action. You have to know why you're doing this. So if you haven't defined your why, I encourage you to do that today. Napoleon Hill said a definite purpose gives you the discipline to keep going. It's like a compass pointing you to your empire even on tough days. Now, at Solar Grids, our purpose was to empower our franchisees to create an income that they can rely on for their retirement, and also bring energy independence to communities. And that really drove my daily discipline. Now, I'll never forget the early days of 2020. When we were launching, I was overwhelmed. You guys, building a business takes late nights sometimes, and putting things together, like our messaging, email series content, takes a lot of time. Now, there was also a lot of calls that we had to have with potential franchisees, but it was our purpose that really kept me disciplined. I would wake up every morning, no matter how tired, focus on one task, like building our auto email follow-up system. And it was really that discipline, acting every single day towards our why. That's what really helped us scale to 100 franchise territories in 3 years. And that's really the power of purpose. It makes discipline meaningful, not forced. So how do you align discipline with purpose? Well, here's a framework that I use. We call it why, what, when. First, you have to know your why. You have to know your purpose, like what we talked about yesterday. Now, for me, it's empowering franchisees with a way to build their empires and also empowering communities to have energy independence. Second, you've got to define what disciplined actions serve that why. Now, for Solar Grids, it was daily tasks like system building or calls with franchisees. Third, you've got to decide when you're going to act. Schedule it. So let's break it down. Your why might be helping families with your business. Define what actions, like calling leads daily, and when, like 9 a.m. every morning. You got to define it. You see, it's that alignment that makes discipline stick. It's not random, it's purposeful. And it's really my gratitude journaling that keeps my purpose clear, fueling my discipline. Every morning, I write down at least 3 things that I'm thankful for and grateful for, like our franchisees' growth or solar's impact on the overall planet as a whole. Now, it's that consistency that built our empire. Now, why does this help you? Because purpose-driven discipline keeps you consistent. Like knowing your business solves a problem, so you show up daily to make sure you're solving those problems. Now, if you're starting a business, your why might be helping others. Maybe you're creating a service for small businesses. Now, if you're considering a franchise, your purpose might be sustainability and leaving behind a cleaner planet. Stardust Solar allows you to do that. If you'd like to discuss more how you can become a franchisee, book a call with me to explore more. My link's below. Now, for you, this means getting yourself aligned today. So use the why, what, when structure and write down your purpose, one disciplined action, and when you're going to do it. Write an exact time. So be specific and also share it in the comments below because I'd love to see it. Second, shape your thoughts for consistency because ancient wisdom teaches that disciplined minds create disciplined actions. Earl Nightingale said that you become what you think about most. So shape your thoughts to support consistent habits. It's like programming your mind for discipline. You see, at Solar Grids, I shaped my thoughts to stay consistent. During the merger in 2024, I really had to use my thoughts and really shape my thoughts with that. Some franchisees resisted and I felt overwhelmed. I mean, there were long days, tough talks with them, but I trained my thoughts and I'd say in my mind, I'm disciplined. I act daily. I lead with consistency. You see, it was that mindset that kept me showing up. Daily calls, support systems, strategy sessions. And then in November of 2024, we finalized the merger. Now, that's the power of thought. It drives disciplined action. So here's a framework I use to shape my thoughts, and you can use this too. It's a 3-step mental shift I call affirm, visualize, commit. First, you've got to affirm your discipline. Say in your mind, I'm disciplined. I act consistently. Repeat this every morning. Second, visualize yourself acting. See the action getting done. Picture yourself leading. I'd picture myself leading during those merger calls. I'd stay calm and steady. Third, commit to the action. Tell yourself, I'm going to do this today. And commit one call a day or one email a day. Just simple steps to start. No excuses. So let's break it down. Affirming might mean saying, I'm disciplined before a task. Visualizing might mean seeing yourself calling a lead to schedule a call. Committing means doing it. No delays. Don't do it tomorrow. Do it today. Now, that's how you build a disciplined mind. It's a daily practice like training a muscle. You see, it's my oil pulling time when I listen to one of those ancient icons in the morning that really shapes my thoughts because it's 15 minutes of pure focus. There's no distractions. So why does this help you? Because a disciplined mind creates disciplined actions, like showing up to work on your business daily, even when you're tired. Now, if you're building a business, think, I'm consistent. Maybe you'll write one social media post a day. Now, for you, this means shaping your thoughts today. Use affirm, visualize, commit. Affirm your discipline, see it, commit to it, and write it down. I think this disciplined thought, and share it in the comments below. I'd love to see it. Third, you've got to imagine your disciplined self because ancient wisdom teaches that champions create their habits through vision. It was Neville Goddard that said, you need to live in the end result. So you have to imagine yourself disciplined. You have to act consistently every single day. It's like scripting your empire's success in your mind. Now, every morning I wake up and I visualize Solar Grids running like clockwork. Systems a go, everything running smoothly. I'd visualize franchisees following systems. I'd visualize our team hitting 100 million in revenue. It was me acting with discipline daily is what shaped our future. Now, that vision kept me consistent, like during the merger in 2024. So I'll take you back to that time real quick. A few franchisees were resistant, and I was really stretched thin. Calls, meetings, trying to strategize how we pull this off. But I'd imagine myself disciplined. I'd wake up early, no matter what. I'd plan my day, and I'd lead with a calm focus. And I'd also feel the pride. I'd feel the impact, and I'd say to myself, I'm disciplined. I show up every single day. And that vision became reality, and our franchisees united. So here's a framework to imagine your disciplined self. I call it vision, emotion, action. First, you've got to create a vision. You've got to see yourself acting with discipline. Now, if you're building a business, see yourself writing that daily post. See yourself being calm. See yourself being focused. Second, you've got to feel the emotion, feel the satisfaction, feel the pride, feel the control. So let's break it down. Vision means picturing the scene. I'd see myself planning my morning, my laptop open, my team thriving. Emotion means feeling it. I'd feel the calm. I'd feel the pride. Action means doing it. I'd plan right after visualizing. Now, That's how you build discipline. And it starts with imagination. You see, it's my journaling that helps me visualize every morning. If you're not journaling, I definitely encourage you to start today. Just even 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes to write down your vision can really make a dramatic difference in your discipline. So, why does this help you? Because imagining discipline is what builds it. So, see yourself consistent. Don't skip a day. And if you're starting a business, see yourself working daily. Maybe you visualize a steady launch plan. Now, if you're considering a franchise like Stardust Solar, imagine running your territory with discipline. Our systems, our structure, our roadmap make it easier for you. Now, for you, this means visualizing today. Use vision, emotion, action. See yourself disciplined, feel the pride, and act today. Write it down. I see myself as, and then write down that specific discipline trait. Share it in the comments. I'd love to see it. Fourth, you've got to build disciplined habits daily, because ancient wisdom teaches that consistency compounds into success. It was Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard that knew habits shape your destiny. Disciplined habits is what builds empires. Now, at Solar Grids, I built daily habits to stay consistent during the merger in 2024. Every morning, I'd plan my day. The calls, the support we provide, strategy, no exceptions. And it was that habit that kept us steady. Franchisees got daily support if they needed it. Now, here's a framework to build disciplined habits for you. I call it start, stack, and schedule. First off, start small. Pick one tiny habit. Start with maybe 5 minutes of planning. Second, stack it. Pair it with an existing habit. I'd pair it with my morning high protein, high fat breakfast. Third, schedule it. Set a time every day. No excuses. So we'll break it down. Starting small might mean 5 minutes of work, like writing one email. Stacking might mean doing it after your morning drink, coffee or green juice or something like that. Scheduling might mean setting a time at 8 a.m. daily. Now, that's how you build discipline. Start small, stack it, and schedule it. You can do this too. Start small and end up big. Now, why does this help you? Because disciplined action creates momentum. It's like working on your business daily, even for 5 minutes. Now, for you, this means building one habit today. Use start, stack, schedule. Write it down. Share it in the comments below too. I'd love to see it. Fifth, you've got to fuel your body for discipline, because ancient wisdom teaches that champions need lots of energy to stay consistent. Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill, and Neville Goddard all knew that energy sustains habits. See, it was really my morning routine that powers my discipline. For me, it's my high protein, high fat meal that I have every morning that keeps me laser focused throughout the whole entire day. And I never crash in the afternoon because I'm putting the proper nutrients in my body. Now, here's a framework to fuel your body. I call it fuel, hydrate, and rest. First, you've got to fuel with high protein, high fat meals, because protein keeps you focused and fats give you that sustained energy. My 10 eggs every morning for breakfast is what does that for me. Now, second, you've got to hydrate. Water keeps you clear. Drink a glass with electrolytes every day. Third, rest to recharge. Short breaks or a short meditation can reset you. Now, let's break this all down, because fueling might mean a protein shake if you're busy. Hydrating might mean a glass of water before you get on a long conference call. And hydrating might mean a glass of water before you get on a long conference call. And resting might be a 10-minute break after a task. So that's how you build disciplined energy. It's the foundation for a consistency. So why does this all help you? Because energy lets you stay disciplined, like sticking to your business plan without burning out. Now, if you're building a business, fuel up to stay consistent. Maybe have a high fat, high protein meal in the morning like I do. For you, this means fueling one task today. So use the fuel, hydrate, rest structure. Pick a meal, hydrate, rest. Write it down. I'll fuel my discipline with, and share it in the comments below. I'd love to see it. So that's how you cultivate discipline with ancient wisdom. You've got to align with purpose, shape your thoughts, imagine your disciplined self, build habits, and fuel your energy. All inspired by Napoleon Hill, Neville Goddard, and Earl Nightingale. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. This means a lot to me. This series is your daily push, and I'm here to just nudge you along, letting you know you can do it. If an 18-year-old small town Nebraska kid like me 24 years ago can get started and do it, you can definitely do it. So now it's your turn to act. One call with me could help you cultivate discipline or find a perfect franchise for you to stay consistent. So click that link below, book it with me, no pressure, just real talk. I've got new episodes dropping every Tuesday through Saturday, so hit subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment below. What's one discipline habit you're going to start now? Tell me. I'll reply to every single one. This is your shot. Your empire starts right now, and I'll see you tomorrow for episode 25.